teaching and learning process in the classroom is not fully supported by attractive media, so that students easily feel bored with learning. One of them is the life cycle frogs, which are not supported by appropriate alternative learning media. For that, researchers developed life cycle learning media frogs in the form of papercraft. This study used the research and development R&D method. Learning media are things that are often encountered or often used in the learning process. Educators are a model in the classroom to be able to understand the material to be taught. Most educators or teachers when teaching only use the lecture method, and this sometimes makes students feel bored. For this reason, an interesting innovation is needed, one of which is the papercraft media, which is considered very effective for developing knowledge and skills, especially in the field of biology. Education is a conscious and planned effort to create an atmosphere of learning and the learning process so that students can actively develop their potential to have religious spiritual stretch, self-control, personality, intelligence, noble character, and skill needed by themselves, society, nation, and state. Education is the main step in the goal of educating the nation, shaping the characteristics of students, and building discipline. In this case, the learning taught by students must meet the criteria of being active, creative, effective, and fun. In this case, it is intended that the learning process runs well and to improve the competence of students and teachers at future opportunities so that it can improve the quality of education. To improve the quality of education, appropriate media or storage tools are needed. Usually, the teacher teaches only with the lecture method so that an innovation is needed so that students are not monotone and feel bored in learning. In this case, the media innovation developed is papercraft, which is associated with biology subject with life cycle material frogs. Media is a tool to stimulate students so that the learning process occurs. Learning media is used as an introduction to information from teacher to student, making it easier for teacher to deliver learning material and making it easier for students to understand the learning delivered by the teacher well. So, learning media plays an important role in the teaching and learning process in the classroom, especially for early childhood education. In addition, the variety of learning media used also affect and learning process in the classroom. However, sometimes teaching and learning activities that occur only use makeshift media and are used repeatedly and even uncertain themselves do not as learning media in delivering learning material. The method used in papercraft development research as a life cycle learning medium frogs is a research and development method. The research and development method used in this research is Sugiono's research and development method. According to Sugiono, the research and development method, or in English, research and development, is a research method used to produce certain product and test the effectiveness of this product. The potential of this research is the use of paper as a media for learning papercraft to introduce the life cycle frog, whereas the problem is so far not using learning media in explaining the theme of the universe to children. Data collection through library research by visiting various bookstores, through internet sites, documentation study by studying the curriculum used in schools, portfolio of activities learning, observing the implementation of learning. Product design. The design as taught the following steps. First, curriculum analysis. A. Determine the material topic. B. Determine learning objectivities. C. Describe the learning material. 2. Design visualization. A. Initial sketch manually. B. Design using a computer in the SketchUp or CorelDRAW application. C. Design much after developed papercraft as a life cycle learning medium to facilitate teacher and learning activities in class. Papercraft was chosen as a learning medium because the main material of this media is easy to obtain and can use paper. Forms pattern can be obtained easily via the internet. This media can also be integrated with all learning themes and can stimulate fine motor skill and cognitive and affective abilities of students. The learning process that takes place in the classroom is less attractive due to the limitation of the media and the ability of the teacher to make media, which are an inhibiting factor in preparing learning media due to time constraints and example of new media. In the teaching and learning process, the teacher uses more storytelling and question and answer methods so that it takes an alternative learning media that is interesting and makes the teaching and learning process in the classroom cheerful and enjoyable for students and teachers. Of learning media is needed in the teaching and learning process in the classroom. For this reason, papercraft media was developed as an alternative learning media. The development of the papercraft media itself goes through several stages, including determining the topic, then the concept of the papercraft media design, the embodiment of the concept into the work, starting with preparing the tools and materials, making manual sketches, thumbnails that are used as design reference by scanning, scanner design, factorized and colored using CorelDRAW X7. Furthermore, the media is printing using the type of art paper with a thickness adjusted to the media's needs. Then the media is assembled according to the concept. The researchers suggest the every teacher, especially education teachers, be more creative and innovative in teaching methods and preparing media learning and trying to always use the media on each them and suit them so as to create a more enjoyable learning atmosphere. For further researchers, it is suggested that they be able to develop papercraft media and other learning means and be able to use papercraft, which is more dancing, innovative, and creative to develop other basic abilities of children.